Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. There is a lot to cover in this video, as we will be discussing $150 million that is set to be liquidated, people. SEC's harm with the AUD on the XRP, and a $13 price objective. Nobody knows what they're doing. We will contrast it with our projections for Bitcoin's future direction, but first, let me show you some numbers. In other words, XRP will continue to grow and expand along with Bitcoin, no matter where it goes. We will discuss rocket fuel first, and then the Nasdaq, since they are, in fact, testing Ripple Net. So let's get started with a Bitcoin now. 38,853 right now, it's up 1.05%. Ethereum closed at $2,103 on the last day. At the moment, it is 1.26%. USDT is arriving with the dollar pegged at 99 cents USD. XRP is up 6% at 0.8, but it is still holding the line at 61 cents. During the previous day, market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies combined, $1,470 billion, and beyond. People, I've been discussing blocks and lines, and the project I'll be discussing involves us returning 40,000 XRP to the holders yesterday. We recently released 2 brand new sets. We offer a holiday potion where you can create your own NFT in the breeding lab, or you can purchase a holiday privateer, and I will create one for you and send it straight to your wallet. All of these earn 30% back for holding each and every month based on the project's monthly revenue, so if you buy now, you never buy again. Even in March of the following year, one additional piece is still mailed to your wallet. What a lovely thing, and the greatest announcements yet for Lux Lines are on the horizon. The largest announcement for any NFT project or project included in the XRP ledger to date has been made. I'm waiting to hear the details right now, but I think in the next week or two. In the event that the price of Bitcoin drops below 37,400, long positions on BitMax opened at the highest points and scarcely moved. You guessed it, those longs are leaving. They are all destroyed. Recall Bitcoin now. We are looking at a range of $40,000 to $42,000 for Bitcoin, and that is the magical figure that you need to be aware of right now. That's the thing I want you to focus on. After John D adds his thoughts, this is what happens. He claims the SEC did it on purpose. 2/10 in order to obtain a restraining order against the crypto startup, Lee made up scenarios and lied about the existential risks the company faced. If the FCC can't provide a good rationale for their lies, the court intends to punish them. People, what's going on here is insane. Actually, it's a little embarrassing. The SEC is lying and is being exposed and apprehended. We are aware of their actions involving Bill Hinman and Jay Clayton, including their attempt to damage Ripple by giving them a free pass for Bitcoin. We are aware that their attempt to harm us XRP investors occurred despite the SEC's stated intention to safeguard investors. Rather, they safeguarded themselves while the SEC employees profited extravagantly. John Dean, he's on board. Even though I possess far more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, he stayed, as some of us were stating 3 years ago. Many others disregarded us, claiming that we would only undermine the Shift coin's general security status, which is no longer a security. In reality, they were never more than the air quotation and the surrounding security. Our response is that XRP is not a security just because a few unsettled SEC attorneys said so. Those folks still despise XRP, but they now agree. And at that point, if you object to the project being targeted by the government, you can either speak or do nothing about its overreach. Like you, the government eventually learns about the initiative. Isn't that interesting? This entire time, the SEC? All they did was commit mass corruption, and then what? They refer to us XRP holders as nuts, but we're not crazy. Our dung coins are worthless. The SEC declared that the ultimate say-so would rest with the courts. The courts, after all, did reach the ultimate verdict. And because they decided that XRP was not a security, the SEC is not pleased with it. No one from the crypto community goes to the one and only He said that Nobody Payments is an Australian multi-chain stable coin in this statement. As they incorporate the AUDD into their services on November 30th, it is backed one-to-one and is now natively created on Ethereum, Stellar, and the XRP ledger. They also monitor Zero Cap Wealth. A few days ago, Zero Cat 1 Second won the title of Blockchain Organization of the Year at the Block for the second time. I'm interested in this infrastructure company that doubles as a private wealth management organization. For what reason is that the case? Alright, easy. The Victor Morgan Group discovered them in 2021. They engage in derivatives, over-the-counter spot trading, Web3 digital asset trading, treasury lending, and digital asset custody. What makes an AI? Remember that they announced plans for an IPO or acquisition back in June 2022. Nobody disclosed that, with the help of the Ripple community, they will be releasing their stable coin backed by the Australian dollar on the XRP ledger. We now have $13 in XRP. I won't read you the entire post. Igor Crypto has a really good breakdown of it here. Let's just crunch these statistics, he says. When Bitcoin reaches $50,000, we'll examine XRP at roughly $6,085. However, a Bitcoin can go up to $50,000. $1.95 XRP might be in store. All of that aligns with the fib levels in this case, correct? 70,000 EVA $272.73 XRP is what we're looking at tonight at 6 cents XRP. Where do I see the future of Bitcoins? We're probably looking at between 100 and 150. That, in my opinion, will be Bitcoin's sweet spot. Alright, so let me draw your attention to the two similarities that we're looking at. We're looking at a $13 to $20 XRP, and we're looking at Bitcoin getting some between a 1 for 150. We estimate that the bottom will be between $3.90 and $5.85 XRP, and as I've mentioned in a number of these ranges previously, my sweet spot is between $3.50 and $6.50, which corresponds to the lower bound he's shown here. If institutional money enters this market and ETFs are legalized, then we may witness a parabolic blow-off top. Our objectives will be more in line with 1370 to 2055. Recall that we increased the blow-off peak for XRP to between $17.20 and $4. It would just require a small amount of institutional capital as well as some money moving as a hedge from traditional markets into the cryptocurrency markets. This thread alone is amazing, as are both of these. These two have been on our list of targets for a while. And we discussed them. And we consistently preach them every day. For those of you who watch this channel religiously, Ripple's partner Rocket Fuel forecasts phenomenal growth in 2023. More than 420,000 crypto transactions were made by them. Students about the coins that people use, but I was just focusing on the data for the year 2023. Thus the initial 11 months. By ourselves, we handled 423,000 payment transactions utilizing cryptocurrency or blockchain technology for each of our 4 products. That's a significant amount, and it involved 122,000 distinct users. And it includes everything from big, multi-billion-dollar companies that may owe their subsidiary millions of dollars to a single customer buying $10. Individuals from tiny businesses to major corporations are represented. The main goal is to transfer money more effectively from point A to point B. It's all about. Isn't what XRP is meant to accomplish here, the more efficient transfer of funds from point A to point B? Not to mention Rocket Fuel for mending a financial system that is broken. Recently, it was reported that Rocket Fuel partners with Ripple to transform international payments. Remember from yesterday's discussion on Bretton Woods that a new monetary system is on the horizon? Ripple is now doing experiments with the Nasdaq, so you know, that man buys it from this guy. You know, that's really what the stock exchange does. Therefore, it makes sense to swap those IOUs if you can do so with a single ledger. Additionally, there are instances of Korean banks collaborating with regional Bitcoin businesses for the settlement. People from the World Bank, the IMF, and other organizations are always discussing blockchain settlement technologies, and Nasdaq is, I believe, one of the companies involved in these experiments along with Ripple. Thus, a few Ripple trials now. Where has that golden nugget of gold been hiding? Folks, we knew it. We anticipate it. It's common, as we know. All of them are regular people, and they are all coming. In one form or another, they will all be collaborating with Ripple, whether directly or indirectly. Keep in mind to stay tuned for the upcoming video. And please like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next one, bye.